Okay, welcome back to my channel, baby. And today it's going to be a makeup routine. I'm going to go through the products I use to do my face. Not really every day because I don't wear makeup every day, but when I do my makeup, the look that I go for it every time, basically. So before I get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you're new, hey boo. So let's go ahead and get into this. I already started off and did my brows first. Honey, it's not the best, okay? I'm not a professional with the brows, but I do a little something, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead first and pull my hair back because I feel like you need to make sure your hair is not in the way if you already have your hair down before you start your makeup. So I'm gonna pull my hair back. The foundation that I use two different foundations and I mix them together. At first, I was just using this foundation on its own. It's the Lancome. It's supposed to be 24-hour wear and comfort, transfer resistant. Just for FYI, I have very, very oily skin and this does pretty well for me. I still have those areas where I'm oily. Like you can see right now, I kind of look like I'm oily. But this foundation is good for me and it does what it needs to do. So I haven't switched over to anything else. So I'm gonna mix this one and this one together. Okay, and what I like to do is I like to put more so of the Lancome, just about this much. I don't need that much because I don't want it to look, you know, I don't want it to look cakey. I'm already knocking stuff over. And then I take the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte Foundation as well in the color 108 Caramel Beige is what I use. And then Lancome, I use the 450, I use 450 Suede. That's the color I use in the Lancome, if you're wondering. So I'm gonna mix these two together. Not that much of this one because it'll look cakey if I do that. So I'm gonna add just a little bit. And that should do it. I guess I add a little bit more. Yeah, that should do it. And then I go in with my primer. I actually mix my primer with my foundation because I just like the way it goes on. I feel like the application is better. And I go in with the Mineral Infused Face Primer. I do have a video on the products I use. So if you want to look at that video too and just get more details, just to say I forget to say something in this video, more than likely it's in that video. I think it was the top affordable makeup products or something like that. So you can check that video out. I will tag it on the screen as well so you can take a look at it. So right now, I'm just using a makeup wipe to just kind of wipe down the brush that I'm gonna be using for my application. I do have a mirror right here, so I may be looking over here a lot. But yeah, so I'm gonna mix it all together like this. Then I'm gonna go in and put this on my face. Just dot it around like this. Put some on my forehead. And I'm gonna go in with my brush. This is the one I'm using. It's not a, where did I get this from? This is a complexion brush. I don't know where I got it from, I don't remember. So I'm gonna mix my foundation in on my face. I really love this foundation. I really do. That's why I haven't tried anything else. But I do plan on trying a different foundation soon because it may be something else out there that I like even better. But for right now, the Lancome really, really does it for me. I love how it looks on my skin. And you know, they say if it's not broke, don't fix it. And it's not broke, so I'm not rushing to try to find new foundation at the moment because, like, what's the point, you know? I want to make sure I got that everywhere. Then I may have some left on the top of my hand, so I always go in with my brush and try to get all of that off and just go ahead and apply it to my face. Okay, so at this point, I have applied my foundation. And I did put some chapstick on my lips before I started, because you need to make sure that you moisturize your lips before you start. So when you apply your lipstick or lip gloss at the end, it just look even better because you won't have dry lips. So now I'm gonna go in my concealer. I am going to go in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Pure Beige. And I'm gonna put some of this under my eyes. Not too much, just enough. Okay, and then I like to put some here, just a little bit. And just a little bit down here, okay? And I'm gonna go in, clean off my brush a little bit. I like to clean off my brushes in between as well when I'm doing my makeup. So I'm just gonna wipe off my brush some. And then I'm gonna go in and kind of pat, you know, not just go straight down, but kind of pat it out. And I like to go up towards my eyelids as well and just blend all of that out, because sometimes I still have some of the concealer left that I use to do my brows. So I just like try to get everything blended pretty well so I can get that look that I'm going for. And I'm just going in with the opposite side of the brush to play with my brows a little bit. I might go back in and mess with those at some point, which I always do. So I'm just gonna continue to blend. Continue to blend out. Do the same thing to this side here. I'm patting and I'm moving it out just to lighten up under my eyes and get that look that I'm going for. Do the same thing here. I guess you can say I do a light contour. I don't do anything dramatic with my contour, but I do a little something. So I'm just gonna go over it again just to make sure I'm blending out just like I need to. Okay. Up here one more time. Go my eyelids one more time. Okay, just to make sure I'm getting what I need from there. Okay, so now that I have applied my concealer, I like to go in and use, I'm gonna clean off my brush because like I said before, in between I like to just clean my brush, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Contour Palette in the color 750A, which is Caramel Toffee. And it looks like this. You can tell everyday makeup routine because look at how it looks. You know, I'm at the bottom of it now. So I'm gonna go in using this side here. Just get a little bit of that. Okay. And go under my eyes with it. I think that was the wrong brush. Yeah, I should have used this brush. Good thing I cleaned it. This is the brush I'm using. So pat it, then go under my eye with it. Go over my eyelids a little bit because for my everyday makeup routine, sometimes I add shadow, but I really don't be knowing if I'm gonna add it until the last minute. But if I use a shadow, it's usually a calm shadow, nothing too loud. So I'm gonna go in and add that. Okay. Then I go in with the Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in the color Banana. I just use a little bit of this because I feel like a little goes a long way. So I kind of just put some on the brush a little bit, not too much, and just under my eyes a little bit, you know? And then I just go back and forth between under my eyes to just make sure the powder is evenly spread out like it should be. And I'm just gonna let that sit there for a second. Well, it's gonna be longer than a second, but not super long. I'm gonna go in with my contouring palette again in the color Caramel Toffee. I'm gonna use this brush here after I clean it off. These brushes came from Walmart. These did for sure. Now, these, I don't remember where I got those from, but go in with this again, but I'm gonna use the color on this side now. I'm gonna go in, get a little bit on my brush, and go here with it, you know what I mean? Do the same thing to this side. And make sure I'm getting it like I can't really tell through the camera. So get some on this side as well. Okay. And I even like to go up here some as well. Not too much, just a little bit. Okay. And at this point, I go in and spray my face. I just like to spray it in the middle of me doing my makeup. So I spray it a few times. And I'm going in with the matte finishing spray. And this one is just a regular spray, nothing spectacular. It's in Ruby Kisses. I usually get the NYX brand, but the beauty supply store was out of it, so I just got something, okay? Spray my face a little bit. So I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. Next, I'm gonna go in with my highlighter. The highlighter that I like to use right now is by Profusion. This palette actually came from Walmart. This brush came from Walmart as well that I'm gonna use. Or should I go in with my ColourPop one? Okay, I'm not gonna use that one today. Today I'm gonna use my ColourPop palette. It looks like this. I'm gonna open it up and use the color right here at the top, as you can see. Let me move this so you can see better. I had a bobby pin on here. So I'm gonna go in with this one, which is called On the Loose. So I'm gonna go in with that. Go ahead and put some of that right here. And then put some of that on this side, right here. Okay. I like to go down like this, like this. Give me that extra pop. I'm crazy for highlighters, so I'm gonna go back in again with a little bit more and do the same thing. Go on this side, go on this side. Okay. After that, I revisit my powder. I clean off my brush that I used. And I just go back under and dab a little bit more. Dab a little bit more. Just kind of clean it off a little bit. I don't use that much, so I don't have to do much cleaning, but I just go back in with that. So at this point, I like to go ahead and apply the glue to my lashes so that glue can start to get tacky. So about time I'm done with the rest of my face, I can go ahead and apply my lashes. I'm gonna go in with the A-Crown lashes. This is actually my first time trying these lashes, okay? So I'm gonna throw that out there. I usually don't use these with my everyday makeup routine. This will be my first time using these. And I'm nervous about it, but we're gonna see, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the glue to my lashes. And like I said before, I do have a video on this process that you guys can revisit and go watch if you're interested in seeing that. But yeah, I'm just gonna pull these lashes off here. Go ahead and apply the glue to these lashes. And I think they look pretty cute to be Amazon lashes, you know. Amazon be having everything. Yeah, so go ahead and apply the glue to those. I'm gonna go in with the Ardell Lash Grip Eyelash Dark Adhesive. I prefer the dark adhesive over the clear adhesive, I think it's called, because I just don't like the way the clear adhesive dries. So I just like to use the dark one. And I'm actually running low on this, so at some point I'm gonna have to go pick up some more lash glue. It's better to have enough than not enough. So I'm gonna apply glue to both of those sides, both of these lashes in the middle of my makeup routine, just to make sure my lashes are ready to be applied, because I'm almost at that point where I'm ready to apply my lashes. So I'm gonna let those sit there and I'm gonna continue with the rest of my makeup routine. I'm gonna go in with some blush. I like to use this brush here for my blush. I'm gonna clean it off because it may just be some already left on there from last time. So I'm gonna clean that off. Go in with my bronzer. This, I've had this for a minute, but I know for sure this is a Milani bronzer, I remember. But the writing just kind of came off of it, but it looks like this. And you can find it at Walmart. Most of my products come from Walmart. So I'm gonna go in with that. Not too much, you know, but enough. I just love that look that it gives you. Okay. So for my lashes, I like to go in and do a small line of liner. Nothing too dramatic. It's just easier for me to apply my lashes that way when I go in with a liquid liner. So this is the Milani Stay Put 17 Wear Liquid Liner in the color 01 Black Matte. And I'm just gonna bring it closer so you guys can see how it looks. This is what it looks like where I'm going. Now, if I decided to do shadow, I would go ahead and put the shadow on now, but I'm not gonna do shadow. I'm just gonna do my liner today. So this is the L'Oreal Paris mascara. What color is this? In the color Black Brown. This can be found at Walmart as well, or a drugstore. That's what I like to use on my lashes. So at this point, I like to go in and line my lips. I like to line my lips before I put my lashes on. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. This is the NK Makeup Bold Lip Liner in the color Dark Brown. Okay, and this came from the beauty supply store. So I like to go in and line my lips. Okay, and the color that I'm gonna use today on my lips, I'm gonna use something that's calm. Very calm, because everyday makeup routine, you don't wanna be too bold. The glue on the lashes are not completely ready like I like them, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my lipstick. But first I wanna go in and just touch up my brows a little bit. I'm using a dark brown eyebrow pencil right now. I use this in the, what is it? The Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. But I do have a video on that. I'm not gonna get into my brows today, because brows are just a little bit too much at times. Not feeling like doing that part. So I'm gonna go in with these. This came from ColourPop. It's a ColourPop color. How to pronounce this? Luminaire Matte. I don't know how to pronounce that, y'all. But I like this color. So I'm gonna go in with this. Bring that out. Okay. Then I'm gonna go in with the, and after this I can apply my lashes. I'm gonna go in with the Milani Keep It Full. What color is this? Keep it full. Where is it? Champagne. Right here on the top. I'm overlooking it. Color Champagne. So go ahead and get some of that. And then apply some of that. Give me that. Oh, I'm running low, y'all. Look. Get some of that. On here. Yep. And after I do that, I like to go in back with that same brush I used for my highlighter and just go down again with anything that's left on here. Go in with that. I like to get a brush, go in under my brows because I just feel like it gives it a look that really makes it pop. I'm gonna go in with the same color I used earlier for my highlight, which is called On the Loose. This is a ColourPop palette. You can find it online. I'm gonna dip my brow in here. I'm gonna dip my brush in here and just go under a little bit, you know, just to give it a little shine. What we're looking for. So at this point, I'm gonna go in and give my face a final spray. Okay, you guys, I went in and applied the lashes off camera because it be taking me a minute to apply my lashes sometimes, and I just wanted to go ahead and do it so we can get through this video, okay? But so far, I like the lashes. They're really cute. Now I'm gonna go in with my mascara. I'm gonna apply it to the top just a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in and apply some mascara to the bottom of my lashes, okay? Hope you guys can see me. I'm leaning over trying to make sure I can see good. Right now I'm applying it to the bottom. And you should be really careful when you're applying the mascara to the bottom of your lashes so you won't end up getting mascara like on your face. Thank you guys so much for watching this video on my everyday makeup routine. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video, babies.